Hi, it's me again with CorelDraw tips and tricks. This is like part 3B. The other one is part 3 on this box. I'm going to explain how to kind of put this together. It's really simple and easy. I did use my new, uh, which is part 1 and 2 of this new cutout box, because these little pieces are going to fall through your vector grid. These are pretty little items. I mean, that is 0.33 big. So the steps I used to put it together, one, cut them separately. Cut these guys in your box it or your cutting box so they won't fall through. And then cut these out. And this is your top box, and this is your with the lid, and then this is your bottom box without a lid. Now everything's in cut order, but I'm going to show you how to put this together. So I started out, put the boxes together, glue them with wood glue, just lightly, I didn't even use any clamps or rubber bands or anything on this, because the Box It and Laser Jump Start, they fit pretty tight. And even the other one I mentioned, which was Cuddle, which is a really cool, the lid. But anyway, if you see that these little spots right here are these pieces of wood right here, and they're just glued in. So what I did, after I had the boxes made, I took blue painter's tape and I covered this up with blue painter's tape. And then I went to the outside and I dropped these in the hole. I put a little bit of CA glue. CA glue is basically super glue, and I use an accelerant to dry it super quick. But just put a little bit of CA glue on all four sides and then stick it in that hole and let it dry. Make sure it's dry and maybe even add a little bit more, on the edges because it's going to be covered up. Then what you do on this, well, let's just use this one for an example. When you get, this is going to have a stop, which is a 1/4 inch sticking out. So these things are like, this is going to be the width of 3 sheets of 1/8 inch plywood. So you're still going to have an 1/8 in the wood and a 1/4 sticking out. Then you take this guy, and I really don't need the 4-point cross. I was going to do something a little bit different, and then I kind of changed it, but what it's going to do, it's going to fit right there. So this is your wood stop, and then this is your washer. And what the washer does, see, I could got rid of that other part. The washer is this part right here that you're going to take and put it right on that washer. And what that does, it enables this to spin and rotate on that washer. Then the only other thing, you've still got a 1/8 of an inch stop sticking out. This will cover up the washer, and it's the same size as and I'm not matching it up perfectly, but it will. And it'll cover up your washer. And so this looks like this. So this is going to be glued to that. So I just put it on top, put a couple of small, I use like a little wooden stick, a little bit bigger than a toothpick, and just put some on the edge and put some accelerant. If you're not familiar with CA glue, any woodworking store, Woodcraft has couple of different brands. So that's going to hold it all together. So that part right there is this part right here, and that's the wood inside. I didn't take any time to sand it. And there you can kind of see so this is your hinge, and it's riding on that washer in the inside. This is fixed, but it's not affixed to this part. It's just affixed to this basically it's 0.375 piece of wood going through there. But when you get the file, all this will be in good cut order. These will cut first, then the outside. This will cut first, then the outside. And just, I'll put my I forgot to put my email at the bottom if you want this file. Anyway, hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.